Ben, how did this programme come about?
So we work with a few universities, two located in England and then hopefully from next season one located in Scotland here as well. They offer student placement opportunities as part of their performance analysis degrees, which we then facilitate the placement part of that. They're based solely here at the Rangers Training Centre and they work across within our academy recruitment, the women's team and sometimes link in with the first team and their policies there as well.
Ollie, how did you learn about the opportunity to intern with the Rangers Academy?
So it was actually through my lecturer at Worcester Uni. He sent me an email with the job advertised, so that's how I first heard about it.
What's been your biggest learning so far?
So for me, it's working with a multidisciplinary team, so working with sports scientists, coaches, physios, working with them and getting the communication right, and also the attention to detail on presentations and stuff like that. I feel like that's what I've really learned from other experiences compared to here. It's a lot more attention to detail, and working with a big group helps a lot.
What attracted you to the programme and the role at Rangers?
First of all, just the historic and just the stature of the club, and just being able to learn within the professional environment and just working with great staff with different experiences.
I came into the role with not too much analysis experience, so I've been learning a lot of the basics to start with. Then once I picked that up, it became more complex, so I've been learning a lot of kind of like softwares, as well as like your hardware stuff with cameras for filming, etc. Learning a lot as well about relationships and just generally being involved in high performance football, which is a big one.
So I'm the lead youth development phase analyst and also the coach education analyst. So I've got quite a unique hybrid role where I support the youth development phase in terms of all the teams, mainly leading on the 16s, but I also support the coach development process at the club to help support coaches and their development needs.
What was your biggest learning from your master's course?
Managing the work, because essentially you're doing a full-time placement and a full-time master's degree, but then you get the beauty of that is that you get the balance of you're learning all this theoretical stuff and then you get the opportunity to directly apply it into like your setting, learn from your mistakes, learn from what works, what doesn't work, and then try and develop things from there.
So I'm the women and girls analyst at the club, so a lot more responsibilities with the first team, with the women, opposition analysis, working on with our own players and then also supporting the girls coaches as well with their teams.
What would one piece of advice be to anyone looking to do a master's course?
To definitely like plan your time, make sure that you're organised, and then just ask questions, ask the full-time staff as many questions as you can, and just try and like take on as much knowledge as you can that you can then use in your own practice.
And how did completing the master's course help you transition to life working full-time football?
I think the biggest sort of positive of this Masters programme is the kind of value you gain in being in the sort of training ground day to day, and it almost, although it isn't a kind of full-time job, it almost prepares you pretty much for life as a kind of full-time member of staff, particularly within the football industry. So again, for me coming out, it was a seamless transition from being a master's student to into a full-time job, particularly as I say because of that kind of time I had as a master's student in the building every single day.
What's been your highlight so far?
For me, definitely competing in the UEFA Youth League, competing with other great academies such as Liverpool, Ajax and Napoli, just being able to travel and work in different environments, so it's been a really great learning experience. It's a lot of hard work, but you have to manage your time very well. It's just a great way to put theory into practice.
There are quite a few, to be fair. The biggest one's probably been the under-16s Cascot final. Beating Celtic was a really good achievement, and just being involved in that kind of that extra bit of pressure and working in that environment was really a highlight.
So last season worked with the B team, probably winning the Glasgow Cup, first trophy I've ever won, like my first proper season of football, so that was a great feeling. Probably coming into my new role in terms of going from a placement student to a full-time role, really good as well. Thoroughly enjoyed my new job. I've been here 6 or 7 months now in my full-time role, so I guess that kind of a feeling of having the placement and then being given a full-time opportunity was a great feeling.
So for me, it was when we went to the Super Cup in Northern Ireland. For that, coming into Rangers, that was a big part and a big experience for me. It showed how big Rangers are as a club, and that experience for myself, it highlighted that even more, because just when we got there, the parade through the town showed how much how much support is out there in Rangers, and that was, for me, it was a big highlight in my experiences so far.
It was definitely working with the 18s at the Youth Cup final. I think the opportunity to have set up and be involved at a game at the National Stadium at Hampden was massive, and again, to obviously win that game, it makes it even more of a highlight when you come out on top at the end of it.
The benefits of the programme are, so far, is we've had a 100% success rate. The students build a rapport with the coaching staff, the scouts, whoever it be, and more importantly the players. And it develops Rangers because they come in with new ideas, forward thinking, and it gives students that understanding of what working in football is, because you'll see it as a fan, you'll go watch your beloved team on a Saturday, but actually it's working 7 days a week and it's really committed to the programme.